What's up, True Beauty fam, and welcome back to another video. Welcome to day 4 of 24 days of True Beauty. Today we are going to be doing a different kind of video because I don't usually talk about, what movies or TV shows that I like. But today I'm going to talk about like 10 movies that I enjoy during the Christmas season that I think you guys would like as well. A few of them are classics and I'm sure you've already seen them, but in case you haven't, I have them down on a list, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first I have How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Now this is probably one of my favorite Christmas movies ever. Jim Carrey is in it, Taylor Momsen, just the whole cast was so great, and it's a classic. Like, it's something that you can't avoid watching during Christmas. And yeah, if you haven't seen it, I think you would really enjoy it. It's funny. There's some, heartfelt moments in there. Jim Carrey's in it. He's hilarious. So, yeah, if you haven't seen it ever in your life, or if you've been living under a rock, definitely check it out this Christmas. Another movie that I suggest watching is Miracle on 34th Street, the 1994 version, because I've never seen the original, but I've seen the 1994 version. And again, I've never. What was I gonna say? I don't remember it for it.
Miracle on 34th Street, the
1994 version. Again, it's a classic. If you haven't seen it or you've been living under a rock somewhere, definitely check it out this Christmas. Mara Wilson's in it. Again, great cast, great movie. Definitely check it out. It's a classic. Another Christmas movie that I suggest is Christmas with Holly. Now, you've probably never heard of this movie, or if you have heard of it, but haven't seen it, it comes on the Hallmark Channel, and it's just, it's one of my favorite movies now. My sister introduced it to me, and so did my mom, because, that's what we keep on during, like, Christmas. And they stay showing Christmas movies, like, until, I want to say April. I could be wrong. It's not April. No. It feels like it's on for so long. That's how long they stretch out Christmas. And then they have Christmas in July. But yeah, Christmas with Holly is a movie about this guy who is the guardian to his niece named Holly, and I think this is their first Christmas, I think, without her mom. And she's basically mute because I don't know why, they never explain, but I guess it's from like the trauma of losing her mother. And I like how you're like commentating in the background.
I'm telling you, like, yeah, you're right.
Okay. But yeah, they end up moving from not San Francisco. Is it San Francisco? San Diego?
They go from the city to not
yeah. They go from the city to like moving on an island. And when I say island, I don't mean like, I mean something like Staten Island or Long Island. I don't mean like, yeah. They basically moved to like a small little suburb, island type thing. And it's a small town, and that's where her uncle grew up. So he thought, she would be more comfortable there. And I'll probably try and find the trailer, and if I can, I'll try to download it and insert like a clip of it in the video. I won't insert it for too long because I don't want to get copyrighted by Hallmark. So yeah, it's a really good movie and you should check it out if you've never heard of it, or if you've heard of it but never seen it. It does come on the Hallmark Channel, and I think it comes on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries sometimes. So if you have either of those channels or you have both of those channels, keep an eye out for it. Another movie that I suggest is A Christmas Kiss, and it's basically about this girl who wants to get farther in her career. I think she does real estate. Don't remember that well, but I'm pretty sure it's real estate slash. Huh? Oh yeah, she's an interior designer. That's what she is. I was close. It had to do with houses slash apartments. But yeah, she's an interior designer and she wants to get further in her career. And she's kind of stuck working for this woman who isn't very nice to her, and just overall, you know, she's kind of a bad person. But yeah, she meets this guy on an elevator and they end up kissing the same night. I know this seems like kind of weird and this seems like, what's going on? But yeah, they end up kissing that night, but he doesn't recognize her like out of what she was wearing, because she had like glitter on her face and she was all dressed up. But yeah, he doesn't realize that the woman he kissed in the elevator is actually her, and his girlfriend is actually the girl's boss, who I was just talking about, who isn't a very nice woman. But yeah, I know I'm not doing like a very good job of explaining this movie, but it's really good and I really think you would enjoy it. Like I said, if I can find the trailer for this movie, I will insert like a couple clips of it, and yeah, you can judge from the trailer, or yeah, you can judge. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm being tongue-tied right now. Another movie that I suggest is Once Upon a Christmas with Kathy Ireland. In the movie, she plays a woman who basically was born and grew up in the North Pole. She's one of the daughters of Santa Claus, and I think it's the Tooth Fairy that sends her on a mission to basically bring Christmas spirit to a family that's been without it for a couple years. Their mother and wife of the family passed away, and so they didn't really celebrate Christmas after she passed away. I guess because, you know, it brings up painful memories, which a lot of people do tend to have during the holidays. It's a really good movie. It's very heartfelt, and I really think you would enjoy it. It does make me feel very Christmassy. It brings me into the Christmas spirit, and it makes me appreciate even more the mother that I have and the life that I have, because, you know, I know this is getting very deep, but like, just, you know, live your life to the fullest, make time for your family. Why'd you look at me like that? Yeah. Basically, you know, appreciate your family, appreciate, you know, the season of Christmas, and, you know, the season of giving. Like, because you can be so fortunate, and, you know, there's people out there who are less fortunate than you are. So if you can, you know, try to help in any way that you can. And yeah, that brings me to the next movie, which is the sequel to Once Upon a Christmas, which is Twice Upon a Christmas. And in the movie, Kathy Ireland, she starts to lose her memories of growing up in the North Pole, and she doesn't remember where she comes from. So her family, well, her stepkids, are trying to basically bring back her memories. And she has a sister in the movie. Her name is Rodolpha, and her sister is basically selling pieces of the North Pole. And so her stepkids, you know, they see the commercial that she puts on the TV, and thinking, you know, they're just buying, you know, like replicas or whatever from the North Pole, and they have good intentions. They don't know that they're actually buying actual pieces of the North Pole, and basically falling into Rodolfo's trap. of where she wants to make it into a place that she can make money off of, and basically taking advantage of her father, Santa. But yeah, if you enjoy Once Upon a Christmas, you would enjoy Twice Upon a Christmas. They used to show it on ABC Family, which is now called Freeform. But yeah, you would, if you enjoy Once Upon a Christmas, then you'll enjoy Twice Upon a Christmas. And they're two very Christmassy movies, and they definitely will get you into the spirit of Christmas. And yeah, so moving right along. Next movie is The Greatest Showman. I know this is technically not a Christmas movie, but it's so good and it's magical, and it's just a beautifully done movie. The characters, the different layers of emotion, the choreography, the sets are beautiful. Everything about this movie is just beautiful and magical. And I feel like even though it's not really a Christmas movie, it does bring you into the spirit of Christmas, because I feel like, I know this is gonna sound like so corny and I'm gonna be judged, but I feel like there's like a certain magic in New York around Christmas time. Like everyone is just so happy, and not to like add to the stereotype that New Yorkers are mean, but like I feel like sometimes the rest of the year we can like lose touch with that happiness. Like we become so jaded, but it's like when Christmas comes around, everyone is happy and trying to get into the Christmas spirit. And I feel like that magic is kind of in The Greatest Showman, where it's like, it's just a feel-good film. Like it makes people happy, and it's magical, and it's fun, and it's upbeat, even though it does have its serious moments. It's just really good, and it definitely became a favorite from the first time that we watched it, and I think we've watched it 2 more times since the first time, so in total we've seen it 3 times. And yeah, if you haven't seen The Greatest Showman yet, definitely check it out. And yeah, moving on to the next movie. Okay, next is The Santa Claus. Classic movie. If you haven't seen it, then definitely check it out. It comes on Freeform. Disney Channel shows it sometimes. I don't know if they're gonna show it this year. You can definitely still get it on DVD. All of them. They show it on the movie channels. And yeah, so you have ample opportunity to check it out. It's and if you haven't seen it, it's basically a movie where this guy Scott Calvin, who is played by Tim Allen, basically kills Santa. Not on purpose, it's by accident. Santa falls off his roof. He puts on the coat and he becomes the next Santa Claus. And during this time, he's kind of going through a divorce and a child custody agreement with his son Charlie. And through this, he kind of has to prove, that he can be a good father. And he's also trying to figure out how to be Santa at the same time. But basically, it's a good movie, and if you haven't seen it yet, you should definitely watch it, because they show it quite a few times during December. So if you miss it, it would definitely come on TV again. I don't know if you can do this on DirecTV or Optimum, but definitely on Files, just type it in on your on-demand search bar and see when it comes on, what channels it's gonna come on. And yeah, moving right along. I don't know why I keep doing this every time I say moving right along. Okay, the next movie is Rise of the Guardians. Again, I know it's not essentially like a Christmas movie, but I mean, I feel like, yeah, I feel like it is, but I don't think people would say it's a Christmas movie.
We only have Santa Claus is Christmas.
Doesn't necessarily mean that it's Christmas, because they snuck Easter in there, just a little.
The Easter Bunny be part of it.
True. But yeah, it's basically a movie where Jack Frost becomes Jack Frost, and he's trying to figure out how he can be a guardian when he doesn't even know why he was chosen, and he basically has to figure that out. And what's his name? The Nightmares. I forget his name.
I almost said the Boogeyman. Oh my god.
I think it is the Boogeyman. Well, anyways, for right now, we're just gonna call him Boogeyman because I don't remember what his name is in the movie. But essentially, he's the Boogeyman, and he's basically trying to rid the children of Christmas spirit, having good dreams. Basically, he wants to bring chaos to the world, and he wants everyone to be scared because that's how he gets stronger, and that's what he feeds off of is fear. And basically, the Guardians, you know, try to protect the children of the world by, you know, providing that magic and keeping that child's spirit alive. And yeah, if you haven't seen it or haven't heard of it, it came out like, I want to say maybe 2008.
Really?
I think so.
No.
Hold on.
No, girl.
Hold on.
2012.
2012? Okay. So it came out in 2012.
Nah, I knew 2008 was just entirely too early.
Really? Because they were still doing pretty well in 2008 when it came to animation.
No, I knew it wasn't 2008. 2008 is when you graduated freaking elementary school.
But yeah, Rise of the Guardians is a really good movie. You should check it out. It comes on the movie channels, not all the time, so you would definitely. It's very rare that it comes on. So if they do show it, then definitely watch it when it comes on. If you can get it on DVD, then get it on DVD and check it out. It's a really good movie. And we're gonna move on to the next one. Next is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That movie is very loved in this household. It's a classic movie. Just like, you know, here are some honorable mentions right now. A Miser Brothers Christmas, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, The Year Without a Santa Claus.
That's the one. I couldn't think of the name.
There's like so many classic and good movies that, you know, we watch during Christmas. Some other honorable mentions are Elf. Like, that's literally my favorite movie. Besides How the Grinch Stole Christmas and the other ones mentioned. What else is a great Christmas movie? I can't think of another really good one. But yeah, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is very, very loved in this household. We watch it every time it comes on, or at least we try to. My mom definitely does. Our mom definitely does. Try to watch it every time it comes on. They show it on NBC, ABC, Freeform. I don't think it's ever come on Disney Channel ever. But yeah, definitely watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer if you've never watched it before. That would be kind of weird, but I understand, you know, everyone's childhood is different, so not everyone has probably seen Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, even though, you know, in my mind, everybody has seen it. But, like I said, everyone's childhood is different, so you might have never seen it, you've probably heard of it, but never seen even 1 minute of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But you know the song, and even if you don't know the song, you know? What's that? Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. That's a classic Christmas movie.
You didn't put that on the list?
I didn't. Oh yeah, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Leave a comment down below on what you would look forward to or what you want to see during the 24 days of True Beauty, because I have not pre-filmed anything yet besides this video. If you want to know how I did this makeup look, you can go ahead and check out my last video, which will be linked at the end, and I might even link it earlier. I don't know. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for day 5 of 24 days of True Beauty. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Bye!